If I have to watch any of the Star Wars trilogies,
Yes.
that first 3 are last on my list. They are so slow asleep during them. Yes.
The very first scene of the first movie is a chase between a giant ship and a tiny ship. The second scene, they frickin' cut a hole in the side of the ship and Darth Vader comes through. That's slow?
That's slow
My
to me.
brother, that is the definition of starting in the middle of the action.
If you're going to make me watch Star Wars, give me Solo and the 3 most recent trilogies. I think those are great movies.
Welcome to Bley's Arcade.
I hate a holler and a ring around the collar. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Bley's Arcade. How's everybody doing? My name is Aaron Bleyaert. They call me Bley. You know me from Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend, wherever you get your podcasts, and Conan O'Brien Must Go on HBO Max. Wow, just had a crazy brain fart. With me, as always, Andrew. I can't think of a rhyme today, Gruss.
That's fine. But you said you haven't been sleeping that well, so maybe that's the cause.
Dude, I'm full. I look like shit today and every day. I'm not. I hate to complain. Actually, I love to complain. I hate to complain to you about not getting sleep because you have 2 small children. I just have the rats and roaches, dude, in my place, and crickets.
Are you like a melatonin, take sleep aids, sleep time, tea?
I need to join a fight club. That's where I'm at. You know, Edward Norton in the beginning he's having trouble. I just need to I don't know, just have somebody just beat me up and so I go unconscious.
We have the Sirius XM Fight Club I'll tell you about once we go off the air.
Dude, your first rule is not talking about it. It's the first 2 rules. Today, listen, I got a little something to say, which is we do this show here in Los Angeles, the city of angels, and the traffic here is just absolutely atrocious. And man, today was just like walking in thigh-high mud to get here. It was awful. I've had 19 coffees, didn't do anything. It's like bullets off Superman's chest. And a dude is on like an e-bike swerving in front. Like, what's going on, man? And it fills me with rage. I'm full of rage today. So I thought we could do a little thing called Rage Takes.
Rage Takes.
Perfect.
Now, I know it sounds like I just came up with the idea to do Rage Takes, but I did make that little sting last night, so we planned this in advance. But that's my voice, by the way, with artificially lowered Rage Takes. It's like if I had gone through puberty. So what we're doing today is I got some takes that are going to make you for sure upset, because nothing makes me feel better like when other people are as upset as me. So I need you to get to my level of no sleep, which you're probably at, terrible traffic, and just anger at the world.
But we also need callers' rage takes.
Let's share in our rage today. Let's make a giant rage gumbo. Let's make a huge anger jambalaya, if you will. Should I keep going?
By all means.
Let's do a whole miffed stew.
Casserole of hot takes.
Casserole of hot takes. That's what you got? I just came up with 3 brilliant ones, and you said casserole of hot takes.
I'm trying to think of like...
casserole of chaos?
Okay, that works. That's probably better.
I'm angry at even you and your casserole bit. Rage takes today. What is your rage take about a show or a movie? I'm going to start out hot today, which is we've talked a lot about the John Wick franchise on this program. My first rage take today is the suit. So in John Wick, the first one, John Wick, for if you've been living under a rock, Keanu Reeves plays a former assassin. His dog gets killed. He then goes on a rampage of vengeance, and it's awesome. And it's awesome because it feels, and I know how ridiculous the statement sounds, it feels more grounded. You know, like the fighting is kind of a different fighting than we've seen before. The guys are fighting and then he'll just shoot a dude, which is kind of how it should be. If you have a gun, just shoot the guy. And it's really great and really fun. And he gets beat up a lot and it feels grounded. But then they introduce bulletproof suits where all of a sudden everybody's got a bulletproof suit, and so instead of having this cool tense standoff with 2 guys pointing the guns at each other like, oh no, what's gonna, They just shoot each other, and they just both put up their coat like they're Dracula, and it blocks all the bullets. And it absolutely, I'm not even kidding about this, ruins the franchise. Because...
Rage take.
Yes. I'll never get tired of that.
But that's saying...
It ruins the franchise because it destroys the tension. Because you have a standoff, or you have like, oh my God, he got the drop on him. But now they're all bulletproof. So what do bullets matter? They don't matter.
But that's like saying, I don't want all the cool gadgets with James Bond. That's saying like...
I don't want all the cool gadgets with James Bond. I think the gadgets get in the way. I think the gadgets are dumb. Yeah, that's right. I think chewing gum that blows up is the stupidest thing you could come up with. Oh, yeah, here's two compounds. When you mix them together, let's put it in my frickin' mouth.
Every great, fun technological advancement that takes place in these action movies you hate.
I just hate... That's not true. No. I'm not going that far. You
just said that.
No.
You went.
I'm not going. I hate gadgets. Gadgets.
Mission Impossible, James Bond, John Wick. It's like 3 of the greatest action movies of the past 25 years.
I'm just saying, I think, first of all, I hate gadgets in the James Bond thing are absolutely ridiculous.
Did you not like Inspector Gadget as a kid?
But that's his whole bit. His whole bit. He's all gadgets, dude. It's like saying I love peanut butter and jelly, but I hate peanut butter and I hate jelly. It's Inspector Gadget. Leave Inspector Gadget alone. How dare you? Now I'm actually angry. This was just a joke, but now I'm furious. Dude, he had a fedora when a helicopter came out. Come on, it was cool. Yeah. No, Inspector Gadget rules. But I will say, James Bond with the gadgets, it's getting into Inspector Gadget territory, and it's kind of silly. John Wick, it takes away the tension to have everybody bulletproof. It's stupid. But what are you doing? By the way, also, let me just say, and I know how ridiculous this is, a bullet, the reason why it hurts is the force by which it is traveling. A suit is not going to stop you getting your collarbone broken by a bullet. It might not go through you, but you're breaking a rib, dude, if that thing hits you. But you can't just hold up your shirt like, oh, it's blocking all the bullets. It's stupid.
But if I'm going to give you...
Play the thing. Play the thing. Yes.
Take.
Love it.
If I'm granting you this absurd and obscene stance that you have regarding gadgets, why don't you love Jason Bourne more? Because there are no gadgets.
I do love Jason Bourne.
How many of the Bourne movies have you seen?
I've seen all of them. Oh, you thought I didn't see him. Oh, I love this. Oh, I got you so good.
Do you like the Jeremy Renner one?
I got you so good.
Do you like Jeremy?
It's got moments that are cool.
How about all of it's cool?
Well, there's parts where he goes down the wall. That's cool. When he goes to the cabin and the drone shoots the missile, that's cool. You thought I didn't know. I love it. I caught you, dude.
Now.
Caught him.
Now,
my headphones are about to come off.
I'm full of rage.
Exactly. I'm just saying, would you agree? Taking a step back, and now let's take the gadget stuff out of it. The suits ruin the movies. You have to give it up. That it makes it less exciting when they could just Dracula curtain their face and now they're not hit with a bullet.
It's just
less cool.
Part of the aura of John Wick. And so it's part of what makes that whole franchise cool.
What is this magical cloth that stops the momentum of a bullet that's like as thin as cloth? It's crazy.
But I don't think that's that far out of the realm of possibility.
Dude, I've never been shot, and I hope to never be shot. But body armor, like Kevlar plates, those are thick and heavy. When soldiers go into battle, it's heavy armor they're wearing to stop bullets.
I'm giving our government and governments across the world the opportunity to have technological advancements that maybe we don't know all about.
Oh, now we're going to get into UFO territory. And I'm here for it, by the way. That's my rage check, 855-266-2604. So you disagree?
I disagree. I think it makes it part of the cool lore of John Wick.
With the cool lore of John Wick being what? That they have these suits that are impenetrable to bullets?
Well, you wouldn't have him wearing a flak jacket. Like that doesn't lead
I know, you wouldn't have him wearing anything. That's my point. You wouldn't have him wearing anything. And then when he gets shot, it's like a real thing.
But it becomes like this it makes, the stylishness of John Wick.
I love the black suit. I'm just saying not bulletproof.
I think you're hung up on that part.
I am hung up on the bulletproof part. That's the part I don't like. It's just because it's cool when he falls off a roof. It's cool when he gets hurt. It's cool. He has to cut off his finger. Spoiler. That's cool. You want to see him get beat up. That's part of it.
But it's something where, like in Die Hard movies, John McClane is beat up beyond.
Exactly. Dude, this is exactly my point. Die Hard, the first one, okay? They're all great. But the first one specifically, this is exactly my point. John McClane is outmanned and outgunned, right? He's barefoot for the movie. He has to run across broken glass. You feel it because he's going to be hurt, but that's how desperate he is. It raises the tension. You know what I'm saying?
I guess, but like I think one of the more
I don't mind fantasy and craziness I love that stuff, right? Like, and also in Die Hard, he jumps off the roof when it's going to explode and grabs a fire hose and then goes. That's fine. I'm just saying I think it's a step too far to have everybody be bulletproof. It just feels like, oh man, you lowered the entire movie. You just lowered it.
I can kind of get where you're going with that, but like one of the more memorable moments from John Wick is the subway fight with Common. And I think the tension that builds in that scene is amazing. And I
agree.
And you know they're not bulletproof. So despite like
that's my point.
But it's part of once again, I go back to like the aura, the lore, the like mystique of this movie franchise is that there's going to be cool things that probably don't exist in the real world right now, but like it gives this heightened sense of appeal to watching this movie.
I get it. And I'm not saying I don't like the idea of one of the guys having a bulletproof suit. That's fine. Like he goes up against a guy who has a bulletproof suit. That's fine. I just think the last movie, dude, everybody has these suits and they're all shooting at each other and blocking their face with their coat. And it's stupid. It's just stupid because it makes it less fun, I think, because then they're all just like, I don't know. It just makes it less fun for me. It just gets kind of silly. That's my hot take. That's my rage take.
That's your hot take.
That's my rage take. What's a rage take you have?
A rage take that I have is that you can. I mean, it's a two-part.
So you disagree with my rage take?
I disagree. I think it's part of what makes the show, the movie so cool, is that there is stuff like this.
All right.
Now, on the other hand,
you're wrong, but let's go. Let's keep going.
My rage take is it's two parts in that you can basically miss me with all space, sci-fi, opera type movies.
Wow.
And especially
not if Taylor Sheridan made one.
No. Oh, yeah. I mean, if he was drilling on an asteroid, it'd be Armageddon.
By the way, Taylor Sheridan, if you're listening, I know you do listen frequently, you should make a space thing. Like Firefly was cowboys in space. He should do that.
Armageddon is like the perfect space movie.
It's a space movie. You should read, by the way, if you've never read The Onion, the parody newspaper, The Onion, if you've never read their review of Armageddon, it is a banger. AV Club. It's just one of the lines is like, they plant a flag on the asteroid, they're going to blow up. It's so funny.
Perfect.
I mean, by the way, it's real. It's not like a fake review. It's a real review, and it's just brutal.
Accurate.
But he would do Armageddon, and Armageddon was great.
I don't have a lot of time nor love for anything that is sci-fi in space. If I have to watch any of the Star Wars trilogies,
yes,
that first three are last on my list.
The first, what do you mean the classic Star Wars?
They are so slow, and I have fallen asleep during them. Yes.
The first, oh my God. No. Now you're using it as a cudgel. Can I remind you, by the way, so slow. You said so slow? So slow. The very first scene of the first movie is a chase between a giant ship and a tiny ship that's firing lasers at it. The second scene is people running around, and Darth Vader, they freaking cut a hole in the side of the ship, and Darth Vader comes through. That's slow?
That's slow to me.
My brother, that is the definition of starting in the middle of the action.
I don't need... just give me... If you're going to make me watch Star Wars, give me Solo and the three most recent trilogies. I think those are great movies.
He thinks these are great movies.
Okay.
I don't need the lore of this. Once again,
Can you imagine? I thought I needed coffee to wake up before talking to you about this. I'm so awake. I'm so awake I could do physics right now. I could split the atom.
we should also take some calls, and we've got Aaron in Canada who also
Good. I need some backup.
He might have a rage take that I agree with, that I think you probably hate. So let's go to Aaron.
Hey, Aaron, what's up? How's it going, dude? Where are you in Canada?
Hey, Bley. I'm in Winnipeg.
Yeah, let's go.
Right in the center.
Let's go, Winnipeg. Putting the win in Winnipeg today, Aaron. My brother, what is what is your rage take for us today? I need something to take my heat-seeking missile off of Gruss.
Yeah, honestly, after hearing your last exchange, it might not be that hot, but okay. So this is from Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring, movie I grew up with and is like part of my DNA kind of thing.
Me too.
And the rage thing about this is that it was just pointed out to me like last week, and I was like, oh my God, you're right. So in the scene where they're in the mines of Moria, and Pippin, the Fool of the Tooch, and knocks down the armor down the well and sends the whole army of orcs and trolls and everybody after them.
For people who have not seen it, it is they are sneaking around in these mines of Moria, and it's deserted, and a lot of people have been killed. Dwarves have been killed, and then all of a sudden, Pippin knocks a suit of armor down a well, and then it alerts the enemy that they're there, and then all of a sudden they get swarmed by all these bad creatures. Okay, go on.
Yeah, and it ends up with the battle with the Balrog, so it's like
that's right.
A big thing. But before that, Gimli finds his cousin's tomb and just starts like screaming and wailing and crying, and is like traveling through the mine, like screaming and crying.
You're
and
right.
That doesn't alert the enemy. Somebody pointed that out to me, and I was like, "What the hell?"
Wait a second. That's insane. It's so crazy to me. Wait, that is insane, and it does fill me with rage. I think you might have just ruined Lord of the Rings for me.
Lord of the Rings ruined.
And you know what? Rightfully so, if that's what it takes. It's hilarious. And there are so many examples of that in movies where it's like, wait a second, you just think about it. Because so Aaron, when I'm watching a horror movie, I am on high alert for, is it following the rules of the world? Are people acting in a certain way? But and I think if that was a horror movie, I would have immediately tracked that. But because it was like a fantasy movie, you're right, dude. What the hell? He's screaming. Why aren't all these? Why isn't the Balrog getting awoken by this guy crying about his dead relative? Great rage take, my friend. I love it. You've ruined a movie for me, and I applaud you for it. Thank you for calling, my friend. Thank you for calling. That's insane. I never thought about that. That is true.
There are some problems if I'm going to start to go back to like shows or movies that I've loved, where I'm now going to plot out or like point out plot discrepancies. Like that's
not even a plot discrepancy. That's just like common sense.
True.
But you know what? I will give it up. Peter Jackson totally made us forget about that with the great filmmaking. That movie is so great, you don't even realize that it's not following its own internal logic.
Let's go to RJ in Altadena.
Oh, boy. RJ, what's up, dude?
Yo.
We're supposed to have coffee yesterday, and then you're like, I can't do it. So instead, you're calling in on the show.
Tomorrow.
You're calling in on the show. I can't do it tomorrow because tomorrow is today. Thank you. Tomorrow's today, and today we're doing the show. What's your rage take, dude?
Well, it's not even a rage take because it's the right take, and it's that Lost, the ending of Lost is great.
Okay. Hang up on this guy. No. Now I'm gonna hear you out, which was the name of our former podcast. I'm gonna hear you out.
Great podcast.
Even though you're wrong, I'm gonna hear you out. Why is the ending of Lost a good ending? Let's hear it.
It's just misunderstood.
Okay.
It's just misunderstood.
You know what, my brother? Explain it to
it.
Why don't you explain it to us?
You know what? Here's what I'm gonna say. Everyone on Earth decided, you know what? I'm going to watch the finale of the best show on TV without watching the best show on TV, everything leading up to it.
Okay.
And they all were like, oh, they're already dead. But that's not what happened. The Flash sideways,
Yes.
spoiler alert, everyone. They were actually in kind of like a purgatory thing.
Right.
But on the island, everything that happened. And if that's the case, it's awesome. It all comes together. It's great.
So your reasoning, so when I said, why is it the best, why is it a great last episode, you just say, it's awesome. That's your reason?
That's
Great,
like,
dude. Great logic. Great logic.
Here's my actual take is that everyone doesn't understand the end of Lost.
So explain it to us.
So much rage in me. No, I just did. It's not purgatory. Everyone thinks it's purgatory, but it's not.
Here's my understanding of it. And Gruss, did you see the end of Lost?
no, I gave up probably like second season in.
Okay, good call because it gets bad season around.
Let's do a rewatch.
If you know what? Honestly, I think it probably is better than a lot of the things I remember about it. But there are some it has some of the best moments I've ever seen on television. But so RJ
on TV. Oh yeah, the best cliffhangers
for sure. Oh my God, we have to go back to the island. Amazing. Okay, so the finale, if I remember correctly, the finale is they're going to move on, right, to go to heaven or another existence or something, right? They're all in this church. And the whole point of them being...
and that's the Flash Sideways.
The whole point of the Flash Sideways is that you spend this time in purgatory with the people who mattered most in your life, right? Was the thing?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
So my take on it, and this is why I think it doesn't work, I don't believe that these strangers coming together and spending time on this island and then getting off and living the rest of their lives, that group all together just happens to all mean the most to each other. I don't think that that's true.
No, but they never got off the island. They were on the island the whole time.
They do get off the island.
And the Flash,
they do get off the island.
No, well, yeah, but then they go back. At the end of the show, they're on the island. I'm so upset that they're on the island. They're on the island at the end of the show. And the Flash Sideways is what happens in this like theoretical purgatory.
But this is like RJ saying like
you're like, hold on, I can hear you scrolling on your phone. Like, okay, wait. Let me get to the end of this Substack.
Let me finish watching this video.
Here's what I'm gonna say. I understand what you're saying. I don't agree. I think that I love the Flash Sideways. I think it was a missed opportunity. I think they had a lot of great ideas, generally in Lost. And I think sometimes they landed the plane and sometimes they didn't. I think it's a show that went on too long, if you want my honest opinion. Because I agree. I think it's
not perfect. I'm not saying
it's not perfect. I think it's about, how many seasons did it run? 4 or 5? I think it's about
6.
Yeah, I think it's 2. I think it's 2 seasons too long. I think that they should have wrapped it up in 4 because they get off the island, right? But then it's a trick and they have to get back on the island. And I think they should have just gotten back on the island and it should have just kind of ended there.
And then it ended.
And the whole Guardian thing and this and that. And it just, because there's Smoke Monster's amazing. And they just had too many episodes.
Lore.
Too much lore, man. And I think it's interesting because I see Lost and I see Breaking Bad. And Lost did a thing where they constantly asked a bunch of questions and they didn't really answer a lot of them. Breaking Bad asked a lot of questions and then immediately answered them. And I think Breaking Bad is that much better of a show for that reason. Gruss, what do you think?
I mean, I agree, but RJ, is your point being like, season 2 of The Wire on the docks is actually really, really good. Like that's what you're kind of saying for Lost. The series finale is really good, right?
Yeah. That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
It's a bad take.
I want some more rage. I want more rage.
Not full of rage enough. Well, RJ, thank you for calling. We will have coffee soon. Your take is wrong, but I can say that because we're friends. Play the rage take. Yeah.
Rage take.
This does lead into my next take, which is television shows. You ready for this one?
No, I'm not.
Television shows, every season should only be 6 episodes.
Oh, that's terrible.
Every season should only be 6 episodes. You want more episodes, do more seasons. Now, I'm going to give you the reason why. The reason why is, first of all, BBC does this with like The Office. right? Did this with The Office. 6 episodes. Very famously, I don't know if they do this anymore. They do 6 episodes, Christmas special, and they're done. And I think if you only have 6 episodes, it makes you really write a great episode because every moment on screen matters. And we see this a lot with movies. When you're trying to write a screenplay, there's a lot of books out there about writing screenplays, but they all say every line should like show character motivation or move the story along. There should be no wasted space on the page for what's going on. No filler. And I think that TV shows have a lot of filler. And the opposite of this is a lot of shows should be movies. Like I love the show Devs by Alex Garland.
Right.
Should have been a 90-minute movie, not an 8-episode show. But if you say, no, TV series, the series is only 6 episodes, what do you got? It will make you focus. It will make creators focus there. And by the way, just do more seasons.
So you don't have like a cap on, shows can only be 5 seasons long.
Have as many seasons as you want, but every season should only be 6 episodes.
But that's so terrible.
Brilliant. That's so brilliant.
It's so terrible in the sense that like we're 3 episodes into the new season of House of the Dragon.
Yeah.
The Game of Thrones show
Yes.
on HBO Max.
And by the way, Game of Thrones is only going to strengthen my argument, brother.
Well, no, I want the fact that it's like 2-3 years between seasons means
That sucks. Now, I will say this does hurt my argument.
that like
This
for
does
me,
hurt my argument.
It's a decade you're saying in a decade I'm going to get 18
right.
episodes of a
Okay,
show?
you know what? Take that out of account for a second. Just think about, you're right. You are definitely right. I will capitulate. The year between seasons is literally killing TV. I'm not even kidding, by the way. That's not hyperbole. It is killing TV. The way that these streamers have a year between, it is absolutely terrible. They have to figure that out.
And I would once again go back to probably one of my favorite shows on TV right now, Slow Horses.
Oh,
it comes back basically every year in the fall.
And how many episodes a season?
6 episodes.
Now we're talking, my brother.
But we're in the environment where that is like, once again, Slow Horses and like Taylor Sheridan are the only shows that come back like within 12 to 15 months.
Yeah, they got to
of the
figure that
season
out.
ending.
That's, by the way, that's like, it should be a crime. It should be a punishable offense to make people wait. The Stranger Things issue where it was like, how many years did it take for them to do like 5 seasons?
And I know people are
terrible.
like very upset and raging out that they didn't get any Emmy nominations, but like the time had passed. The time had passed.
No, agreed. And there's so much good TV out there. 6 episodes a season. Tell your story. Tell another story. If you have a B plot, a C plot you want to throw in there, cut it. Or make it better and make it the A plot or B plot to fit into 6 episodes. But you don't need more than 6 episodes to tell a great story. You don't. I'm sorry, you don't.
I need 12 episodes of this season.
Great,
of
2 seasons.
House of the Dragon.
Okay, 2 seasons.
But I'm getting 12 episodes over 5 years, and that just doesn't work for me.
It's interesting you say House of the Dragon because the first 2 episodes of this season were supposed to be the season finale of last season, and you know what? It just made the beginning of this season awesome.
But it took so long to get here.
That sucks.
And
I
now,
know. Separate issue, dude. It's a separate issue. Focus on my rage take, which is don't do more than 6 episodes a season.
Let's go to Jeremy in Cleveland with his rage take.
Hey, Jeremy, what's up? Jeremy, what do you think about 6 episodes a season?
I hate to go against you, but
Damn it!
It drives me nuts that three episodes in and it's halfway over. It drives me nuts.
Oh, Gruss is playing the clapping. All right, fine. You got me, Jeremy. What is your rage take today? What's under your skin? What's got your goat?
Well, what's always bothered me, and it's not a perfect movie. It's I liked it, but it always drove me nuts that Age of Apocalypse opens with this secret society that is supposed to keep Apocalypse's memory alive or whatever, and they go down in the hole and they pray to him, and yet Rose Byrne throws one carpet off of a hole in the ground and he's let out.
Yeah. No, that is a great rage take. That's what we like to call bad writing. That is a terrible.
I mean, there's a whole group of people for thousands of years watching this guy.
You're totally
And they couldn't figure out how to move a carpet?
They couldn't figure out how to move a carpet. Dude, I 1,000% agree. What a great take.
Rage take.
What a great take.
Smart.
I mean, that's the thing that it's so funny to me. Like if you have to have an insane thing happen in a movie, like for the action to continue, rewrite the movie. I will say, did you see Disclosure Day? Steven Spielberg's Disclosure Day?
I haven't seen it yet. I can't wait to see it.
You are going to be full of rage, my friend, because
Oh, no.
there's so many moments in that movie that you're just like, how does this keep going? Like, you could easily figure out how to solve.
How did we get here?
And I feel like you never see this. There's never a better example than bad horror movies, because I'm always like, can you just run away? And if the answer is yes, it's a bad movie, dude. If the plot is, oh, let's have
anyone in a horror movie that heads to the basement obviously doesn't know anything.
Exactly. Run away. And by the way,
there's no way out of a basement.
There's no way out of a basement. My favorite example of the opposite of this is Alien, where she goes, where Sigourney Weaver, they're all down, or maybe it's aliens. They're all down on the planet. And then they run into the aliens and they pull their men out. And she's like, nuke it from orbit. It's the only way to be sure. I'm like, yeah, that's the way to do it, dude. That is exactly what I would do. Nuke it from orbit. Get out of here. We're in a ship. We're not on the planet. Send a bunch of bombs down. I love that. Jeremy, great take, dude. Great take. They throw a carpet down.
Have a good one. Love the show.
Thanks, man. Thank you. Hilarious.
Let me ask you this for a rage take, as we're talking about some like plot holes. Do you remember what movie quote you were saying as you walked out of the studio to get a cup of coffee this morning?
Oh, they expect one of us in the wreckage, brother.
Do they not think they would identify the body as not Bane?
Wait, say that again? Do they not? You just used not like four times in the sentence.
The idea that they would identify the body and think it's Bane.
No, that wasn't the point. They expect one of us in the wreckage. Like, for it to look like the scientist died in the crash and it was hijacked, they expect one of Bane's gang.
Okay.
So somebody who is not a CIA agent, because it's supposed to look like a botched kidnapping. Right. So no, it's not supposed to be Bane.
Okay.
It was never supposed to be Bane. Don't come at me with Bane lore.
Sorry.
I got another rage take, and this is a big one. Are you ready?
I don't have any other choice.
Nicolas Cage is a better actor than Robert De Niro.
Ooh.
Play the rage take thing,
Okay.
dude. Play it. Play the rage take thing.
Rage take.
I'm going to tell you why. Nic Cage, has played more different characters. Oh, we just got a call. Nicolas Cage has played more varied roles than Robert De Niro. Robert De Niro, who I love, by the way. I'm not knocking Robert De Niro. Robert De Niro, fantastic, amazing actor, but has played the same character many, many, many times. Nicolas Cage, you could argue, just plays himself, but who knows Nicolas Cage, really? He goes for it, and sometimes it's insane and doesn't work. You know, the bees, and Wicker Man. Sometimes it's incredible. Mandy, Pig,
The Rock,
Leaving Las Vegas. You know what I'm saying?
Con Air.
And I think Con Air, he challenges himself to play more different roles.
Interesting.
And look, again, love Robert De Niro, amazing actor. But like, and really, you know, Raging Bull, Goodfellas, you know, all these great movies, right? Taxi Driver, all these great movies. And he started out playing all these crazy characters, but then really has not really challenged himself to play something different in many, many, many years. Whereas Nicolas Cage is constantly playing different roles. And by the way, sometimes he swings and misses. Sometimes it's Spider Noir and it rules.
Is that good?
Great. Spider Noir is great. And
Are
by
you
the way,
watching it in black and white?
I am. You have to watch. You can watch it in color or black and white. You got to watch it in black and white. It's great. Brendan Gleeson is great. It's great.
Interesting.
So it's like, you know, I think he's a better actor.
Okay, Nic Cage or John Travolta?
Nic Cage for sure. For sure.
I mean,
love Travolta. Again, not knocking Travolta, but Cage goes out there, man.
But hasn't Travolta, whether it's Grease to taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3 to Face Off. I mean, I would say like
also Nic Cage is great in that.
Right.
Travolta. I'm not saying any of these actors are bad. They're all good. They're all great, iconic actors. I'm just saying I think Nic Cage is a better actor.
Nic Cage or Denzel?
Denzel for sure.
I'm just trying to figure out.
Denzel for sure.
I'm trying
Denzel
to get like
is insane.
Where is Cage in your ranking? Because like De
that's a
Niro
good-
would be pretty high up to have him, and I would think like Travolta's pretty high up.
I don't know. I mean, De Niro is up there for sure. Of course, De Niro's up there, but man, I mean, you just think about
But do you have like Leo is better than Nick?
Is Leo better than Nick?
Because right now I have Nic Cage as your number 2 actor of all time, behind Denzel.
No, is he number 2? I mean, this is a whole separate episode. I'm just saying, for my rage take, I think he's I think De Niro is great. I mean, Heat is incredible.
Right. Bad Grandpa.
But sorry, I think my mic cut out there for a second. But would you agree Nic Cage takes more chances?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. So and I think with that comes the desire to stretch oneself, you know, to get out there. I would love to see Nic Cage do some theater. I think it would be cool. I don't know his process or anything, but I think it is admirable he goes for it. It is admirable he challenges himself to do all these different roles. If you look at his early stuff, Raising Arizona, like even like Bad Lieutenant is out there. And maybe Bad Lieutenant's not the best movie in the world, but the fact that he's all over the place and does all this stuff, and De Niro, I feel like it's 2 triangles. I feel like the Nic Cage triangle has the point at the bottom and it goes out and it's spreading, casting a water net. I feel like De Niro, his early stuff is the base of the triangle and it's gotten more and more narrow as it's gone on. And for that, I say Nic Cage is a better actor.
It's really interesting to think about because now I'm running through like other actors like Ben Affleck, Matt Damon.
Yeah.
They do a bunch of different types of stuff. Maybe not as like I don't necessarily want to award the volume of Nic Cage because I think all the stories that like he owes taxes on a castle in France, so he has
we're just judging what's on the screen, my friend. We're just judging what's on the screen.
But the idea that more volume doesn't make it better.
It doesn't, but it gives you more bites at the apple, which means
true.
You have a chance to do something transcendent. Like, again, I think Pig is a fantastic movie. And on paper, by the way, it was pitched to me as John Wick with a pig, which is not true at all. It is basically about this guy who is a great chef whose pig gets taken and he's trying to find his pig. And it's heartbreaking and beautiful. Dude, I cried during Pig.
Oh my gosh.
It's incredible. And that's the thing. If he can make me cry about a movie where a guy's trying to get his pig back, it's insane. So great, dude. Incredible. Like, truly. Like, you know, Leaving Las Vegas, which you won an Oscar for, incredible. Like, so dark, but great. And you're just like, man, this guy is out there, but he's going for it.
I did watch The Rock a couple weeks ago.
Oh,
which
The Rock is great.
I also did. I did watch The Patriot over July 4th.
Okay.
Found it a little strange that it was on BBC America.
Hey.
But it was.
Like, yeah, we fought you guys. This movie's about us fighting you guys.
BBC's having this movie, which was weird, but
Interesting.
just as good. It's just the same to me. Like, Heath Ledger's amazing in it.
Heath Ledger's
great.
incredible.
But let's go to Greg in Texas.
Hey, Greg, what's up? Hey, Greg, very quickly, before we hear your rage take, what is your opinion on Nic Cage versus Robert De Niro?
Wow. Nic Cage, the volume and the breadth of his amazing, absolutely amazing. I do wish he'd calm down, but De Niro always plays the same guy, right?
Kinda, yeah, dude. Kinda. Hate to say it, but it's true. I think it's kind of true. All right, what's your Jeremy? You agree with me? Thank you so much for that. What's your rage take today?
So I'm going with The Departed.
All right.
First of all, I love Scorsese. He should have won the Oscar for Goodfellas.
Yes.
Lots of Dances with Wolves. Departed, to me, and I've seen it so many times, so full of editing errors and continuity errors, and I just can't believe Scorsese didn't fix that. Didn't spend time in the cutting room and fix that shit.
It's funny, it's based on, I want to say a Korean movie called Infernal Affairs that it's based on, which is really interesting. So The Departed, many people don't know, is actually a remake of another movie. And it's really interesting. Like the Departed is not, I agree with you. It's kind of like it's a little sloppy, but I do think that the insane performances pull it over the edge. I mean, Jack Nicholson is one of his most insane, where it became a gif or a meme where he's like, like nodding, like looking at the camera. But yeah, dude. So your hot take is Departed not that good.
More like the Depart mid.
I mean, I get it. They were honoring Scorsese. I mean, who gave him his Oscar? Spielberg and Lucas, right?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. This
was not his best film.
I agree. I agree. It did feel very much like a legacy Oscar.
Well, it was like you got Baldwin, Wahlberg,
Yes.
Leo, Damon, Nicholson. Like it was a star-studded cast with
You led with
Irish,
Baldwin, by the way.
an Irish crime mob.
You
in
got
Boston.
Wahlberg and then a bunch of other guys that I can't remember in that movie. It felt like a legacy Oscar. I agree. I also will say, by the way, I didn't think Revenant was Leo's best film at all, and yet he won the Oscar for that.
You're a Titanic guy?
Titanic. I'm always a Titanic guy, dude. But I like Titanic too. Return to the Boat.
Wolf of Wall Street, I think, was his best film.
Wow, that's a rage take. You think Wolf of Wall Street is Leo's best film where he just plays a guy? What are you insane?
He nailed it. He drove me crazy, and so did Jonah. They drove me fucking crazy, and that tells you they did their job.
Touche. But out of all of Leo's stuff, that's what you're picking?
What else would you go with, though?
Yeah, definitely not. Definitely not Departed.
I agree. Now, let me just ask you a quick question. Have you heard about Heat 2? Are you excited about Heat 2? Leo, Christian Bale, Adam Driver, Michael Mann.
Is that an AI trailer?
No.
On Facebook?
No, it's not. Michael
Seriously?
Mann. It is absolutely not. It is a real thing. Michael Mann, who wrote and directed the Heat, wrote a book called Heat 2. And wrote and directed the screenplay for Heat 2, and it is coming out. It is basically a prequel and a sequel. So it's a prequel following Vincent Hanna and Neil McCauley's character, so Robert De Niro, Al Pacino's character, before the events of Heat. And then it follows Val Kilmer's character after Heat. So, dude, I am so stoked. And I feel like this might be Leo's best movie yet.
So I know before you kick me off, and since you changed the subject, I'm going to change it.
Do it.
Michael Mann, best movie, Manhunter.
Oh,
hands down.
Incredible. Also, I love this story. Brian Cox is great in that as Hannibal Lecter. I love the story that Michael Mann, the director, did not let William, it's not William Friedkin, but the main guy, William Peterson, and Tom Noonan, also in Heat, who plays the Red Dragon, see each other before they meet in the film. Amazing trivia. So cool. Jeremy, thank you for calling, my friend. Thank you for calling. Departed, not that great of a movie. That's a rage take.
If you're super excited for Heat 2, can I tell you, I saw a new trailer for Dune 3 yesterday. That movie looks amazing. I know you're not a trailer guy.
I don't watch trailers.
The scope of Dune 3.
Dude, I loved the first two Dunes.
It's incredible.
I saw the first Dune, I think during COVID, literally by myself in a theater, and I was just like clapping. It was the scale. I've never read the books, so I didn't know anything about it. And I was blown away. I mean, so great. Do you want to hear my next rage take?
Go for it.
Okay, this is a big one, all right? And it kind of is, it's even like, I would say it borders on theory, on a theory, a film theory, okay?
Oh, no. Yeah.
This is going to make you insane. When I came up with this last night, I couldn't wait to get into the studio today. to tell you about this. Listeners, listen up. Okay. My theory is this, and I wrote it down because I want to read it to you, and I don't want to mess
for
it
the
up.
soliloquy.
Okay. No, it's not a soliloquy. Okay. My take is this. All right. This is my rage take is this. It's not even a rage take. This is a theory that's going to make you full of rage.
This is going to bum me out.
It's not going to bum me out.
Okay.
Okay. My theory is this. In the Fast and the Furious, okay, Dom does not exist. Dom dies at the end of the first film, okay?
Okay.
Every other time you see Dom, it's one of the other group imagining either their Dom or that Dom is there talking. Dom does not exist. It only exists in the minds of the people.
So what happens in...
So he's in the first film.
Right.
He's in the first film, right? Vin Diesel is there. But every other time you see him in the rest of the thing, it is all one of the other people pretending they're Dom or them imagining Dom talking the other group in a group hallucination. But in reality, the people who are not part of the family are talking to somebody else.
How does that work with Tokyo Drift, where he shows up at the very end of the movie after a race in a parking garage?
Because that takes place before the first film, right? So he exists. So he's also in Tokyo Drift. Otherwise, he doesn't exist, dude. Vin Diesel's all a figment of the imagination.
Man.
Dom's a ghost.
It's not even a rage shake. I think I blew your mind.
You have blown my mind,
Yeah.
and now I'm going to have to rewatch it this weekend. All right.
Remember, everyone, this man has children, and he's going to watch all Fast and Furious.
I'm going to go through all 10.
Eat your cereal. Daddy's watching F&F.
He did record a little promo for the World Cup as Dominic Toretto that just started airing.
You mean as the ghost Dominic Toretto?
I guess.
Callers, what do you think? 855-266-2604. I think I just created a new amazing theory. And this is how I came up with it. Maybe my favorite TV show of all time is Mr. Robot. That might be my favorite. Fleabag and Mr. Robot are like 1 and 2. And in Mr. Robot, and this is not really a spoiler because everybody sees it coming and there's a lot more other crazy reveals in the show. But, Christian Slater is a figment of Rami Malek's imagination. And it's a little Fight Club-esque. Actually, it's more Fight Club. So when Tyler Durden is talking to people, it's Edward Norton talking. So this is kind of the idea. I got you, actually. I love this. This actually might be a real good theory. Oh my God, is there blood coming out of yours? I can't tell you're wearing headphones.
Supporting evidence online about it?
I don't think anybody's ever thought of this theory.
Okay.
I haven't looked it up, but I think I might be the first person to come up with this idea.
We'll get to the callers in 1 second.
But it could be true, right?
I mean, it's very hard to believe, but I'm going to have to...
Watch it again and tell... Yes. So that my theory is he dies at the end of 1.
Because I don't think he's in Too Fast, Too Furious because that's
he's
Paul
dead.
Walker...
Because he's dead.
Tyrese Gibson vehicle.
Because he's dead.
In Miami with Eva Mendes. That's such a great movie.
And in 3, he exists because it's before the first
end,
thing. And then in all the other ones, it's somebody else. Like Tyrese is thinking he's him and imagining himself.
Ludacris,
yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, there we go.
My other rage take, and I might be changing this in the coming days, is that I'm all for live action remakes of Disney classics. I think the live actions have been really, really good.
Okay,
Moana
you're going to have to play the rage take.
Is going to be
because this is a
the
bad
test
take.
case.
Rage take.
This is a terrible take.
But I like the Beauty and the Beast.
You saved this for the end of the show?
Lilo and Stitch was great.
What?
Dalmatians. All the Dalmatian movies, live action.
What?
I think that Lion King.
About Lion King?
Lion King.
I really like the live action remakes of the Disney classics.
855-266 or on YouTube, leave a comment. What are you talking about? Moana, first of all, let's start with, do we need to make them? And let me tell you right now, rhetorical question, the answer is no. We don't need any live action remakes.
But I think the problem with Moana is the recency of it being made in general, the original.
That's a problem with it.
But I thought Beauty and the Beast was great. I thought the live action. Because
we have a great one.
it's a cartoon.
It's an animated film.
It's a cartoon.
How dare you? How dare you?
Let's take a couple
last
calls.
Episode of this. He's hiding behind the collars. Hiding behind the collar. Paul in Peoria, Illinois. What do you think?
Let's go to John in LA, who has a Tokyo Drift comment.
I knew it. Hey, John, what's up? Welcome to the show. Thanks for calling. What do you got for us today?
I mean, I just want to say, you're saying that Dom is Tokyo Drift takes place earlier, which is why Dom is alive in that movie.
Exactly.
And not a ghost.
Yes.
But it doesn't. Like, spoiler alert for anybody out there, but Han dies in that movie. And then when you get to the fourth one, you're like, oh, Han's alive. So we're going to catch up to Tokyo Drift. And then Han's in 5. And then Han's in 6. And we're like, oh, we're just constantly waiting to catch up to 3 because 3 takes place in the future. And then we finally catch up to it in the end credits.
Get him! Get him! Wait, this still, by the way, can I just say, John, sure. You and I are a team. We're tagging in now and just pummeling Gruss. But I will say, it doesn't affect my theory because if he's dead, he's dead. If he's alive, he's alive. But if it's after the first film, then he's dead and everyone's just imagining him. But Tokyo Drift, now see, I've never seen Tokyo Drift. Explain this to me, because before we've always said, and Gruss has always said, that it takes place before the events of 1. But if Han dies, then it's taking place after all these other movies. Explain yourself, Gruss.
No, but I thought the Han reemergence in the series was something that the fans did not. Yeah, they didn't expect to have happen, but the outrage over, because he is such a great character in the movies, that they had to like shoehorn a way to get him back into the series.
So wait,
I thought it was like a parallel at the same time as like
it's the
Too
FCU,
Fast,
the Furious,
because it's like
all
different.
Universe.
It's all different characters. Like Lil Romeo, the dude from Friday Night Lights, like it's its own thing.
I've never seen. Okay. So wait, John, so Han dies, and if Han's in the other ones, where do you think Tokyo Drift takes place in the series?
It takes place just after 6 and before 7.
Just after 6, before 7.
Oh, this will be part of my rewatch this weekend.
Wow! Oh my God!
Which they show Han's death in the end credits of 6, which is the catalyst for 7.
Oh, okay. There we go. Look at this. We actually have a guy who's actually seen the movies, Gruss. John,
I have seen this.
John's actually seen Fast and Furious, unlike you, who apparently has been lying this whole time.
If we need to start pointing out plot holes in Fast and Furious, we'll be here all day. They've got a tank
when they're dragging
on the highway.
When they're dragging the bank vault with the 2 thing. John, this is an amazing call. Thank you for calling.
Shouldn't have gone to you, John.
I love it.
Very well.
I love it. Have a great day, sir. John just coming in throwing hand grenades. I absolutely love it.
Let's go to Blair in Toronto.
Hey, Blair, what's up? Thanks for calling. We're talking rage takes today. What do you got for us?
Well, first of all, Nic Cage over Robert De Niro.
Yeah, 1,000%.
I mean,
no question.
And do me a favor, watch Peggy Sue Got Married and then say the same thing.
Yeah, well, my point is not that Nic Cage hasn't made a bad movie. It's that he challenges himself to take a wide range of roles. Now, some of those are not going to be great. Some of them are going to be great. And Robert De Niro just kind of plays the same guy. So Nic Cage, for my money, is a better actor because he challenges himself, he takes swings, and he tries to play different roles, sometimes succeeding, my friend. By the way, yes, perfect. And Peggy Sue...
I like Nic Cage, and Spider Noir is great.
Dude, isn't it? Are you watching it in black and white or color? No judgment.
Color.
No judgment.
I'm halfway through it.
Dude, it's so good. Isn't it great? Ugh. Love it.
So are you watching it in? I'll watch it in black and white if you're saying that's better.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's better, but you know what? I'm going to say this, dude. I'm going to go back and watch it in color also. I want to experience it both. I think it's just great we're watching it because I think it's a great idea. I love that they made it, and I want to support stuff like that. I love the fact they made it, and it's great. It's
100%. Yeah,
100%.
It's a great show. It's entertaining. I like watching.
Dude, it's so.
Okay, so how about Nic Cage or Tom Hardy?
Oh, great question. Oh, you're hitting me right in the bane. You're hitting me right in the bane bone. Nick
That's
Cage.
one of my favorite actors right now.
Nick Cage or
Venom,
Tom Hardy? I
Mobland.
love Tom Hardy.
Yeah.
I love Tom Hardy.
Peaky Blinders.
I got
Yeah,
okay.
for sure.
Blair, I gotta go Nick Cage. But that being said, I love. I love. Oh man, I love a larger percentage of Tom Hardy's performances than I do of Nick Cage performances. But
100%.
but I-
Warrior.
oh my God,
Taboo. These are great songs.
dude, a clip I watch all the time. Blair, do you ever go back and just watch random clips on YouTube over and over?
Of course, yeah.
Of course, me too. One I watch a lot is from Warrior when Tommy first fights, and he's like, "Hey man, I'll keep your boy warm for you," and he just kicks the dude's ass. He's like, "You owe me $300." I watched that over and over and over. Tom Hardy is so great. I think here's what I'm going to say. I think Nick Cage is a better actor, but I think Tom Hardy is earlier in his career, so he has the chance to do a lot of crazy stuff. And I will say, I love that Tom Hardy takes chances and makes insane movies. He played Venom. He also played Locke. He also played a guy just in a car. It was just one shot of him in a car for the whole movie, and that is a big swing, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Dude, I love that.
One thing I will say, too, though, is that have you seen Racing with the Moon with Nick Cage?
Racing with the Moon?
That's a good movie.
I haven't. What's it
him
about?
and Sean Penn. It's Sean Penn and Nick Cage.
Wow. What's the,
Both of those guys,
pitch it to
it's
us.
just it's a drama. It's the 80s. It's a pretty cool movie.
What's
But
the,
I would put Sean Penn ahead of him. I would put Sean Penn ahead of Nick Cage.
Ooh, love Sean Penn. Ooh, yeah, young Penn, young Cage. I'm going to check this out, man. That's awesome. Blair, thanks for calling, man. Have a great day. And also, I love Toronto, my friend. Love Toronto.
You talked about stuff that you catch on YouTube.
Yes.
My algorithm has fed me, and I'm a huge John Bernthal fan.
Oh,
but I
love
guess
Bernthal.
Because he's in Odyssey coming up here, but he is doing like a podcast interview or promoting the movie, and they have spliced together every single acting job that he has done.
Whoa.
He says, "Let me tell you something."
Great.
And so they've got like super cuts from
Amazing.
Walking Dead to Run This City to all of his stuff where he's always saying, "Let me tell you something." And he's cracking up laughing about it. It's like, I don't know why every single script from Daredevil to everything has those lines in it. And the way he delivers it is so good and spot on. It's really, really funny.
Dude, when he came on Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend, I don't get starstruck a lot, but I love him and I was starstruck. And he shook everybody's hand.
So nice.
The nicest guy went out of the way to walk around and shake everyone's hand and give them a moment. It was like the coolest thing, man. Bernthal is like, man, love that guy, stand-up dude, awesome actor. I want you to think about
John Bernthal, super nice.
One last time.
Those are a bunch of rage shakes. I want you to think about, Gruss. Is Dom alive or is he a ghost in Fast and Furious? Thank you all for listening. Of course, you can always call and leave us a message, 855-266-2604, or leave us a comment on YouTube and check out this episode and our other episodes on Team Coco's YouTube channel. We will see you all next week. I'm full of rage.
I'm a ghost. I live my afterlife 1/4 mile at a time. It's all about family.